Welcome, all beautiful listeners, to another exciting episode of Great English Podcast. I'm Catherine, your host, and today, we're going to discuss a crucial topic that is job interviews. Mark is joining with us today. Hi, Mark.
And hello, everyone. I'm Mark, joining Catherine as your guest speaker for this insightful conversation. Together, we're here to share our combined wealth of experience and knowledge in the world of job interviews.
Job interviews can be nerve-wracking, whether you're just starting your career journey or looking to advance to the next level. But fear not. By the end of this episode, you'll feel more prepared, confident, and ready to tackle any interview that comes your way.
Absolutely, Catherine. We've been through our fair share of interviews and understand the challenges and excitement that come with them. Today, we're here to equip you with practical tips, expert advice, and insider strategies to help you shine in your next interview.
So, what can you expect from today's episode? Well, we'll start by diving into the importance of preparation, how researching the company and understanding the job role can make all the difference in showcasing your fit for the position.
Then, we'll explore the art of presenting your best self, from dressing for success to mastering confident body language and effective communication skills.
And of course, we'll tackle those common interview questions head-on. We'll provide insights on how to handle behavioral questions, discuss your strengths and weaknesses, and articulate why you're the perfect candidate for the job.
But wait, there's more. After the interview, we'll guide you through post-interview etiquette, discussing the importance of thank you notes, following up with potential employers, and managing expectations while awaiting feedback.
By the end of this episode, you'll not only feel empowered and prepared, but also excited to showcase your skills and personality in your next interview.
So, sit back, relax, and get ready to level up your interview game. Let's dive into this topic of mastering job interviews together.
So, Mark, let's talk about the first crucial aspect of preparing for a successful job interview. Why is preparation so important?
Absolutely, Catherine. Preparation is key because it shows the interview that you're genuinely interested in the role and the company. It allows you to speak confidently about how your skills and experiences align with their needs. Plus, being well prepared helps calm those interview nerves and lets your true potential shine through.
I couldn't agree more, Mark. It's all about demonstrating your enthusiasm and readiness for the position. Speaking of preparation, one vital step is researching the company. How do you go about gathering information about a company and its culture?
Researching the company involves more than just visiting their website. Look into their social media presence, read recent news articles or press releases, and connect with current or former employees on platforms like LinkedIn. Pay attention to their mission, values, and any unique aspects of their culture. The goal is to understand what makes the company tick and how you can align with their vision.
That's excellent advice, Mark. Another critical aspect of preparation is understanding the job role. What tips do you have for analyzing a job description and aligning your skills accordingly?
When analyzing a job description, focus on the key responsibilities and required qualifications. Identify specific skills and experiences mentioned, and think about how your background matches up. Prepare examples or stories that demonstrate your abilities in those areas. This way, you'll be ready to showcase how you're a perfect fit for the role during the interview.
Well said, Mark. And let's not forget the value of practice. How can mock interviews and rehearsing responses help candidates?
Mock interviews are invaluable. Practice answering common interview questions with a friend or mentor. Rehearse your responses aloud to refine your communication skills and build confidence. Mock interviews allow you to anticipate questions, articulate your achievements effectively, and receive constructive feedback, all of which are key to acing the real interview.
Absolutely. Practice truly does make perfect. By investing time in preparation, From researching the company to practicing interview scenarios, candidates can approach their interviews with poise and readiness.
Dressing for success is all about making a positive first impression, Catherine. For corporate settings, opt for a well-tailored suit or professional attire. In creative fields like design or tech, you can showcase your style while still looking polished. The key is to research the company culture and dress slightly above the norm to show respect for the occasion.
Great advice, Mark. And what about body language? How can candidates convey confidence through their non-verbal cues? Body language speaks volumes, Catherine. Maintain good posture, make eye contact, and offer a firm handshake. Sit upright and avoid fidgeting to show attentiveness and confidence. Leaning slightly forward demonstrates interest, while mirroring the interviewer's gestures can help build rapport.
Those are excellent tips for exuding confidence, Mark. Now, let's talk about the art of communication. What strategies do you recommend for effective verbal communication and active listening?
Verbal communication is key, Catherine. Speak clearly and concisely, avoiding jargon or filler words. Practice active listening by nodding, paraphrasing, and asking thoughtful questions. Show genuine interest in what the interviewer is saying, and tailor your responses accordingly.
Absolutely, Mark. And lastly, showcasing skills is essential. How can candidates highlight their relevant experiences and accomplishments effectively?
Highlighting skills is all about storytelling, Catherine. Use specific examples to demonstrate your achievements and how they align with the job requirements. Quantify your impact whenever possible, numbers speak volumes. Don't be shy about sharing your successes and the value you can bring to the role.
I love the emphasis on storytelling, Mark. It really helps candidates connect with interviews. By dressing appropriately, mastering body language, honing communication skills, and showcasing experiences, candidates can truly present their best selves during job interviews.
Absolutely, Catherine. It's all about putting your best foot forward and showing why you're the perfect fit for the job. Confidence, preparation, and a positive attitude go a long way in making a lasting impression. Now let's discuss about navigating those common interview questions, essential for acing any interview. Mark, could you share examples of these questions and how candidates should approach them?
Absolutely, Catherine. Common interview questions serve as gateways for candidates to showcase their skills and suitability for the role. For instance, tell me about yourself is an opportunity to provide a concise overview of your professional journey, highlighting key achievements and experiences relevant to the position. It's crucial to tailor your response to align with the job requirements and company culture, emphasizing what sets you apart from other candidates.
That's insightful, Mark. What about questions like, why should we hire you? How should candidates effectively respond to this?
Why should we hire you is a chance to articulate your unique value proposition. Focus on your strengths and attributes that directly align with the needs of the role and the organization. Highlight specific skills, experiences, or accomplishments that demonstrate your capability to contribute positively to the team and achieve results. Providing concrete examples and quantifiable achievements can make your response compelling and memorable. Great advice, Mark. Now, let's discuss behavioral questions, often starting with "tell me about a time when." How should candidates approach these inquiries? Behavioral questions are designed to assess your past behavior as an indicator of future performance. When responding, use the STAR method, describe the situation, task, action, and result of a relevant experience. Start by setting the context, explaining the task or challenge you faced, detailing the actions you took, and concluding with the positive outcome or lessons learned. This structured approach ensures your responses are clear, concise, and demonstrate your problem-solving abilities effectively.
I can see how that approach adds depth to responses, Mark. What if candidates encounter challenges like employment gaps or transitions during interviews? How should they address these concerns?
Addressing challenges such as employment gaps or transitions requires honesty and positivity. Acknowledge the gap or transition directly, and focus on the skills and experiences gained during those periods. Emphasize any volunteer work, freelance projects, or professional development activities undertaken during that time to demonstrate continuous growth and readiness to contribute effectively to the new role. Presenting these experiences in a proactive and confident manner can alleviate concerns and highlight your resilience and adaptability.
Thank you for highlighting the importance of transparency, Mark. Now, let's expand on handling potential concerns during interviews. How can candidates effectively mitigate issues such as gaps in employment history?
Candidates should proactively address gaps in employment history by framing them positively. Instead of dwelling on the gap itself, focus on the skills and experiences gained during that time. For instance, if you took a career break to travel, emphasize how it enhanced your cultural awareness, problem-solving skills, or ability to adapt to new environments. Highlight any volunteer work, online courses, or freelance projects undertaken during the gap to showcase ongoing professional development and commitment to personal growth.
That's a constructive approach, Mark. Lastly, what tips do you have for candidates to leave a lasting impression during interviews, especially when responding to challenging questions?
To leave a lasting impression, candidates should demonstrate confidence, authenticity, and enthusiasm throughout the interview. Maintain strong eye contact, use positive body language, and actively listen to the interview's questions. When responding to challenging questions, stay composed and focused on providing relevant examples and solutions. Don't be afraid to showcase your personality and passion for the role. Interviewers appreciate candidates who are genuine and articulate in their responses.
Absolutely, Mark. Confidence and authenticity are key ingredients for interview success. Thank you for sharing these valuable insights on navigating common interview questions and handling potential challenges. After the interview concludes, it's essential to uphold proper post-interview etiquette to leave a positive and lasting impression on potential employers. Mark, could you share insights on the importance of sending thank you notes and how candidates should approach this?
Absolutely, Catherine. Sending personalized thank you notes via email shortly after the interview is crucial. Express gratitude for the opportunity to meet and reiterate your enthusiasm for the role. Mention specific aspects of the discussion that resonated with you or any key points you may have missed during the interview. This gesture demonstrates professionalism, attention to detail, and genuine interest in the position.
That's excellent advice, Mark. Now, let's discuss the importance of following up with interviewers. How and when should candidates reach out to express continued interest?
Following up with interviews shows proactive engagement and enthusiasm. Send a brief, polite email within 24 to 48 hours after the interview, thanking them again for their time and reaffirming your interest in the role. Inquire about the next steps in the hiring process and express openness to provide any additional information if needed. Keep the tone professional and respectful, showcasing your professionalism and eagerness to move forward.
Thank you, Mark. Now, let's address managing expectations while awaiting interview results. What coping strategies would you recommend for candidates during this waiting period?
Managing expectations during the post-interview waiting period is essential for maintaining composure and focus. Stay proactive by continuing your job search and exploring other opportunities. Engage in positive activities like networking, skill building, or pursuing personal interests to stay productive and alleviate anxiety. Maintain realistic expectations and understand that the hiring process may take time. Remember, a positive mindset and proactive approach can help alleviate stress while awaiting interview results.
Those are valuable strategies, Mark. Patience and positivity are key during this phase. By sending personalized thank you notes, following up strategically, and managing expectations effectively, candidates can navigate the post-interview period with professionalism and resilience.
Absolutely, Catherine. Post-interview etiquette reflects a candidate's professionalism and commitment to the role. Remember to stay proactive, positive, and engaged throughout the hiring process. Every interaction counts toward leaving a positive impression and enhancing your candidacy.
That's it for today's podcasts. Thank you for joining us today on the Great English Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our discussion about job interviews and gained valuable insights.
We'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Great English Podcast to stay updated with our latest episodes and helpful tips.
Keep learning and improving your English skills with us. Until next time, remember to stay happy and keep striving for excellence. Thank you for being part of our community.